Now I have great pleasure in inviting Professor Musa Hussain, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Academic Development, to present the conferment of the Honorary Doctor of Music upon Roy Wood.
Chancellor, composer, multi-instrumentalist, singer, producer, performer, and creator of some of the best-loved and most memorable songs of contemporary popular music, Roy Wood has achieved music industry acclaim as the founder member of such legendary bands as The Move, Electric Light Orchestra, and Wizzard, with additional success as a solo artist. Chancellor, I have to admit that I briefly considered singing the rest of the commendation. But you will be pleased that I was advised by both friends and foes against it. And more importantly, I heeded their advice. Back to the script, and I'm afraid it's going to be reading only. Roy has written more than 30 hit records and has reached #1 in the charts with 3 different bands. Roy Wood grew up in Birmingham and joined his first group, Jerry Levine and the Avengers, in the early 60s. Soon, he went on to join Mike Sheridan and the Night Riders, a popular and well-respected live group. In 1966, Roy Wood joined up with other talented Birmingham artists to become a founding member of the legendary band The Move. Roy was the musical leader and wrote the hits Night of Fear, I Can Hear the Grass Grow, Fire Brigade, Flowers in the Rain, and Blackberry Way. In 1967, Flowers in the Rain was given the accolade of being the first record to be played on Radio 1, and it reached #2 in the UK singles chart. The stage acts were visually and musically spectacular, hugely entertaining and memorable. The Move gained 10 top 20 hits before they broke up in 1971. Roy Wood then created the Electric Light Orchestra, which performed pop songs with heavily classical overtones through the addition of a strings section. Roy left the ELO, the Electric Light Orchestra, and formed a new group, Wizzard, which comprised cellists, brass players, and a bigger rhythm section with several drummers and percussionists. His own personal appearances in performance became progressively more flamboyant, you wouldn't have noticed, with wildly multicolored hair, striking face paint. Hits included Ballpark Incident, See My Baby Jive, and Angel Fingers, and he brought out a remarkable solo album, Boulders, in which he wrote, produced, and played everything himself. Boulders was remastered and released on CD in 2007 to critical acclaim. In the late 70s, Roy devoted time writing and recording for his next venture, a large brass-based ensemble. At this time, Roy visited America and played saxophone on the Beach Boys album, 15 Big Ones. He appeared as a guest vocalist on recordings with artists such as Rick Wakeman and Jimi Hendrix. He has also featured as a guest artist on stage in the past with both the London Symphony Orchestra and the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, with whom he played the bagpipes at the Royal Albert Hall in a performance attended by Her Majesty the Queen. On one occasion at the Birmingham Symphony Hall, Nigel Kennedy played as a guest violinist with Roy's band. In the early 90s, He devoted time to writing and recording in his own studio, and then launched Roy Wood Big Band, which later evolved into Roy Wood's Army, featuring a 7-piece brass section. Roy is currently touring with his new project, the Roy Wood Rock and Roll Band. He has a remarkable gift as an instrumentalist and plays lead guitar, bass guitar, piano, synthesizer, cello, drums, bagpipes and woodwind instruments, as well as performing vocals. In 2001, Roy received the Ivan Novello Award for Most Outstanding Song Collection. Roy's perennial hit, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, has been played many times worldwide since he composed in 1973, and I'm not going to sing it. This song made a reappearance in the BBC UK Top 20 chart in Christmas 2007. Roy Wood's talent as a composer was rewarded with an invitation to join the Society of Distinguished Songwriters alongside Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber, Sir Tim Rice and Lionel Bart, and he is also a member of the British Academy of Composers and Songwriters. Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board and in recognition of his outstanding and remarkable contribution to British popular music, through his extraordinary writing, production and performance over a period of over 40 years, I am delighted to present Roy Wood for the conferment of the honorary degree of Doctor of Music.
Blimey. Well, it would appear that I'm not the only person around here that enjoys dressing up a bit. It's like being on stage with the D'Oyly Carte Opera Company. It's mad. First of all, I'd like to congratulate everyone here who's been to collect their awards today. You've worked very, very hard at it, and you really deserve it. And give yourselves a round of applause first. Well, I've been in the music business for a few more years than I care to remember, to be perfectly honest, but I've never received an award that's meant as much to me as this one does, and it will spur me on and encourage me to write more and more music, unfortunately for you lot. And it's absolutely brilliant, and for that I'd like to thank the University of Derby very, very much indeed. It's brilliant. Thank you so much.